Olá, esse é mais um vídeo com uma conversa informal e nesse vídeo eu falo com o Paulo. Ele foi aluno meu alguns anos atrás. Ele falou no passado, mas eu acho que foram 2 anos atrás. Ele agora está morando em Jundiaí. E como nós dois somos fãs da temática geek, que são tudo que envolve ficção científica e animes, desenhos japoneses, né? Ah, super-heróis, a gente resolveu fazer uma conversa que envolve temas desse estilo. Então, espero que vocês gostem. Lembrando que o objetivo é sempre a língua foi feita para comunicação e mesmo que não seja 100% precisa, a conversa flui, sempre flui. Então, se a comunicação for estabelecida, esse é o objetivo. So now we are on, and to start today, I'd like you to introduce yourself and also Patricia in the back.
Yeah, she's going to appear in the video. Okay, so my name is Paulo, and I'm a student from Alvaro. We did some classes together last year. I was studying to apply for the IELTS test, and in the end, I actually got a nice degree, and now we are doing these interviews, which sounds, I think it's going to be fun.
And where are you living now?
So right now I'm living in Jundiaí. I'm originally from Rio, but I moved here because of my previous job.
Right. So today we have it's a special conversation because we are both into geek things and stuff like games, animes, science fiction in general. So the questions are going to revolve around this topic, right?
Okay, right.
So to start, the first question I prepared is, I forgot the first question, sorry. Okay. What is the worst superhero movie in your opinion?
Okay, the worst superhero movie. Does it when you say superhero, does it have to be like Marvel, DC, or can it be from other universes?
I don't know, surprise me. Just speak your
Okay,
mind.
yeah, because I would say that the worst movie that I ever saw about a hero is a Dragon Ball movie,
Uh-huh.
the live action version. So that's a very bad one.
Yeah, that is true. It's true. So nothing in this movie you can actually redeem. Like Piccolo,
No,
I think Piccolo is well played, no? No,
no,
nah.
no. You can't relate anything to from the anime to the movie. It's very difficult. Goku, it's nothing like Goku. Piccolo, okay, maybe the appearance,
Uh,
the character, but when you see the fighting, when you see the powers, when you see
uh,
how the Dragon Balls work, it's a really bad movie.
the actor who played Piccolo in this movie, he actually asked the makeup department to make his head uglier because he said, "I'm a fan of the anime and my head is too beautiful, so put more veins and make it bigger."
Yeah, so
He was into
precisely,
character.
yeah, precisely. Piccolo is an alien after all, so
Uh,
he should look like more outwardly, like this. But other than that, bad movie.
all right. Now
Cannot
it's your,
defend it.
now it's your turn.
Okay, so I prepared 4 questions. Since we're talking about movies, I'll make you a question about Star Wars.
All right.
Is there a circumstance you would side with the Imperial forces?
Yes. Any
And
any circumstance. I mean,
anytime.
because the movie is usually like the Empire massacres the rebels again and again, and then Luke Skywalker or any Skywalker saves the
Uh-huh.
universe at the last minute. So
Uh-huh.
I think the being with the Empire is a little like being on the side of the Brazilian government nowadays.
More or less like this.
But if it comes to a matter of life or death, I think survival instincts they speak
Mhm.
louder. So I don't know, perhaps it's like being together with the really powerful guys.
I see. Yeah, I'm not into. I didn't go very deep into Star Wars lore, but I'm pretty sure that aside from clone troopers, they actually stopped using after the Clone Wars. They started recruiting actual people. So somewhere in the story you can actually choose to side who you want to side with.
So
You get
my aim is horrible, so I would make a nice stormtrooper.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You automatically lose the some points on aiming.
Yeah. So
Okay, now.
my second question to you is
Hmm.
this one is very interesting. Is which fictional gadgets would you like to have? Like for example, some examples, but you can say another one. A portal
Hmm.
gun from the game Portals. Uh,
Yeah.
port, a lightsaber. Uh,
Hmm.
the Green Lantern ring or Doctor Who's sonic screwdriver. I don't know any of these or other one perhaps.
I have to think about it. Any gadget.
Yes, any fictional gadgets.
Okay. You know what? I think it would be very helpful to have a portal gun. Yeah.
Yes.
But you have to be careful because have you played Portal?
Only the second.
Yeah, so you have to be careful because physics apply. So if you start
Uh,
falling and try to use a gun, it's not going to save you.
yeah, but in the
I don't
game
know.
you can fall
Actually,
from any height,
can I change
anywhere.
my answer? Can I change my answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I know there is this fictional world. Do you know about Warhammer? Have you heard about
No,
Warhammer?
no.
No. Okay, so for Warhammer is you have two sides of Warhammer. You have the fantasy one and the 40k one. The 40k is the super futuristic one, and they have these portable personal teleporters.
Mm.
That is
So
helpful.
so you are into teleporting.
Yeah, yeah. Saving time going from A to B is very important to me.
Right. You can also have a broom, like a Harry Potter broom to fly a
uh,
Nimbus 2000.
too slow. Too
Okay.
slow.
One more? Do you have another
Okay.
one?
Yeah. Okay. I have another question. Now going to games. Uh, when you play RPGs, I know you were a fan of RPGs.
Uh,
What kind of character do you like to create? Do you like to create mages, rangers, warriors, thieves, rogues,
yeah,
halflings,
ac-
orcs? What
actually,
do you like?
it depends on the game, but first I like to play Destruction Mage, and then
Okay.
if you can vary in classes. I like to play a conjurer, a summoner. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
can I change my answer?
Yeah, yeah, you should. You
Uh,
can actually. Okay,
necromancer. That's that's what
okay.
I like to
Yeah,
go with a crowd.
that like killing your enemy and then turning him on like an undead army for
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Do you know that scene in Lord of the Rings that they say like you have my sword, you have my axe? Do you remember in the first one?
Yeah. Yes.
And there is one another version. There is like this: someone killed my brother, and I need revenge. And the barbarian goes, "Okay, you have my sword." And the elf says, "Okay, you have my arrow." And the necromancer says, "Okay, I have your brother."
Nice, nice, very good. So you like the necromancer, so you can keep bringing your soldiers back.
Yeah, each opponent you kill strengthens your army.
I see. I
And
see.
when I played Diablo 2, it was really fun, like going to places with 20 skeletons and
I
uh,
see.
a golem.
A lot of minions just at once, right?
Yeah, and then you can just stay in the back casting spells and curses,
Mhm.
exploding.
I think I actually like the full power mage, like glass
Uh,
cannon type.
uh, fire, ice, or lightning.
Yeah. So for the practical purposes, fire is more has more power, I think.
uh,
But I really like the idea of controlling lightning.
uh,
I find it beautiful.
I think
I don't know.
chain lightning is an overpowered spell. Chain lightning, like from one to another,
Yeah, it
and
depends on
and
the
then
game
back to
because
you and kills you.
yeah, it depends on the game because in some games the chain lightning hits a lot of targets with a lot of power. In other
Uh,
games, it just does medium damage and stun. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
depends on the game.
Have you ever played a game called Magica?
No, no, I didn't.
Uh, it's like you can mix like 8 elements, but you can mix them at your will. So
Mm-hmm.
maximum of five. So you put five fire, then you create a massive fire. But then
Oh, okay.
three earth and two fire, you create a fireball like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can combine like dark fire and earth, and then you have a like something strange.
Like in Naruto, like more or less like jutsus in Naruto.
Yeah, but you can combine all these elements to create a massive thing. Like if you put earth and heal, you create a massive ball that hits the person, heals the person.
Yeah, okay. I see. I see. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. It's a cool game. Uh, okay, so now let's address the elephant in the room. DC or Marvel?
Well, that's a difficult one because about movies, Marvel, of course, they did a better job. Actually, Disney did a better job making the movies, making the franchise, the story arcs for every character. They connect at the end, so it's really well done over I don't know 7 8 years.
Uh,
So when you go to movies, yeah, Marvel. And I actually got into some of the lore from Marvel a little bit more. Who was Captain Marvel? Who was Thanos? Who was, what
uh,
kind of armors does Tony Stark have? And it is really rich. And then I went to DC to look for something which is relatable because they have copied characters from one another from
yeah.
like forever. And I saw that DC has a problem that they are always having to restart their universe. So every time they go like a cycle, probably someone that knows more than me going to correct me. But if I didn't get it wrong, they create all these characters, and then something happens, and then they have to restart the universe all over again. So they have to create another story, or they have to do it all the time. And at the end, I don't relate to the DC characters as much, but I do like Batman.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite.
Yeah, I do like Batman. When I was a kid, I was like, yeah, Superman, because he's invincible, can fly, blah, blah, blah. No, but Batman is way cooler. And if you have played the Injustice games, I don't know if you know these games.
Yeah.
So I played Injustice 1 and then 2. And I think Injustice is one of the best hero stories ever done for, aside from HQs.
Yeah, there is a nice story, a plot, but the fight mode is like Mortal Kombat. Have you played the Batman games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City?
No, I didn't. I don't think I saw some of the gameplay, and I didn't get the desire to play the game.
So man, I'm gonna lend you my Steam account, give you my password, play it, and then we talk.
Yeah, I saw that some of the fighting mechanics. It is like I played this game.
It's like God of War.
No, it's not. No, more or less, no. It's not like God of War. It's like Shadow of Mordor. Did you play this game?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. I heard that it is the same gameplay. For Shadow of Mordor, it was okay to me. But when I see Batman doing, I don't know. I don't like much. It's not fluid. He hits to the right, then to the left, then to the front, then to the back,
but
like robots. I don't like this kind of.
There is a lot of mechanics. Like you can use your cape.
I believe you. I'm pretty sure it's a good game, but I like that. And as I said, I like Batman. I like his lore, I like his story, but I'm not into DC that much. So to invest into a game too.
The best parts of this game is taking out enemies in stealth mode.
Like, he's a ninja.
The shadows to hide, and then you can take out enemies with one hit, like disable them.
Okay. Yeah. In this case, I think I prefer to play Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, yeah. I've only seen the gameplay, but I've never actually played it.
The last one is a blast. Phantom Pain is, I think, it's the best stealth, tactical stealth game out there. Very good. It's an open world. Yeah, it is an open world. You can tackle bases any way you want. You may wait for you may wait for dusk to invade the base. You can use some of the dynamic shadows to move around the base. You can try to snipe people from afar. Try to search for a hidden tunnel. It's a blast. It's a very good game.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
So what's your next one?
Okay. Yeah. Now it's my turn. Okay. Back to movies. Quite an easy question. If you knew the truth about Matrix, would you still take the red pill or would you take the blue pill?
Which is which? I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. The red pill. You you are free from the matrix, and the blue pill, you go back into matrix.
Yeah, having only these two options, I would prefer to stay inside the matrix, in feeding those robots with my brain waves, just keep feeding.
So you prefer the position, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not much into rebellion things, and I leave that for the
Okay.
other. I, I don't think I'm very heroic, to be honest.
Okay.
In the
I got
past,
it.
I had this dream that I could change the world. One person can change the world, but nowadays,
Like V
too
for
heroic.
vengeance.
Yeah, like V, codename V, or
Uh,
Superman, but I don't know. And now the last question, it's easy, simple, fast. If you could, how would you name your child uh, with a geek
hmm,
reference? What would your child be named?
man, that is difficult because usually geek names are not, not relatable to the world that much.
Hmm.
Like Kratos, come here. But I think that my favorite superhero from games, because my geek parts most comes from games. A geek name would be Gordon. You
Gordon.
know,
Gordon. Well, what's the origin?
from Half Life.
Gordon. His name is Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon Freeman. Yeah. So yeah, I think I would call you Gordon.
Okay.
It is difficult to relate because the last game came out, I don't know, 2008,
Uh, he would be
and
bullied.
probably. But
Brazil.
when you take the character, Gordon Freeman is a MIT physicist,
Yeah, true, true.
and he's a badass that shoots everything,
Okay.
being a physicist. So,
Good reference. Good reference. Good.
and what about your child?
So I've thought about this, and if I had a boy, I would call him Alucard. I don't know. And no, but definitely for a girl, her name would be Luthien.
Oh,
Uh,
which one? Sorry.
it's from a book called Silmarillion.
Oh,
Luthien.
Lucian. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. I read the book. Sure.
yeah. Maybe a boy could be Turin
Baron.
of
Baron's
the Black
nice.
Sword. Yeah, his story is the best in the movie, Baron and Luthien. But I don't like the name Baron. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if you had a girl,
If I had a girl, would be Lara from Lara Croft.
okay.
I think she's a badass. Yeah.
So, do you have any final remarks to say?
Yeah. I had a final question about another topic, but
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know if
sorry,
I.
forgot. Sorry,
Okay,
go ahead, go
let's
ahead.
do. Okay, so my last question is, when it comes to power source, so we have key, chakra, magic, mana, alchemy. Which one which one would be your favorite? Which one you think is the most, easy to use or fun to use power source?
Jeez, man. Uh, I'm into mana because you can accumulate more as the years go by. So
Hmm.
the older I get, the most powerful I get,
Yeah.
and the longer my beard, the more mana, as they say. And if I sleep, I can refresh it. But
Yeah.
the advantage of chakra or ki is that if I get really angry, I get more
Yeah,
powerful.
if you shout loud, you can get more.
Yeah, but I don't want to be blonde, so I would
Oh,
pick
okay.
mana. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Oh, I see. I thought you would go to alchemy actually, because you told me about Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, but they have to spend a lot of time drawing the circles. Except for the main character that he can use alchemy freely, but he lost one arm and a leg. It cost him an arm and a leg, literally.
Literally. And about
So
what about that captain that had the glove, uh, Roy Mustang?
yeah, they have some tactics. Like he has a glove with the symbols already on it, and
Uh-huh.
there is another guy in the manga that tattooed the symbols on his hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a
So,
way it could be.
mhm.
Yeah, but you have to exchange something for another thing, like The Witcher.
Yeah,
Mana you can just create out of thin air.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
But you
can
have to
tell.
wait to refill your mana. You cannot
Yeah.
once you spent it, you're just an old guy.
Yeah, I would save the rest of my mana to teleport away.
Oh, okay, okay, got it.
If
Yeah,
everything else fails,
okay, gotta go.
see ya.
Didn't work, gotta
Live,
go.
live to fight another day. That's what they say.
I see, I see. Okay, that's a good answer.
So now, any final remarks to say? Did you
No,
enjoy
I
it?
have to say, this is really fun. If you want to make another one, geek themed or anything else you want to talk, I really like to participate. I'm having fun with this, and I wish you good luck with your channel. And I hope to see more of your content.
Yeah, I'm not doing this to make money because I can't edit a
Ah.
video, as you told me. But just to have fun and to show people that the objective of a language is to communicate. It's not like
Hmm.
sometimes people see a language as a group of grammar rules, but it's not. If communication is being established, that's what
Hmm.
matters.
I see. Nice. Actually, this is a good message
All right,
because
so
sometimes people see
uh,
language as a barrier, and it is not like this. You have to
yeah,
talk.
I mean,
That is the truth.
I admire those guys that have like a really broken English, but they go there and try and
Yes,
make an
precisely.
effort.
Hmm. Yeah, I also have. It is funny sometimes, but
Yeah,
but at the end you have to respect them because they have the courage to speak.
true, true. And speak in front of everyone, and not they don't matter being made fun at, right? So
Yes, like the classic show Santana.
respect for the man. I respect the man. So
Okay,
have
so
a good night and enjoy your quarantine.
yeah, I'm trying to. I'm losing my color.
You can go to your porch to outside, just walk around.
Patricia is doing that. I
Yeah.
told her she looked like like a salamander taking sun.
That's very lovely. You are very
No, it's because in our porch there is only a small strip of light
uh,
that reached here, so you have to be precisely in one spot to take it.
uh, So in this case, yeah, it's exactly like reptiles do.
Yeah.
So
Precisely.
thanks again for participating, and we do this again some other time, right?
Right.
So see you.
I'll be waiting. See you.
Bye.
Bye.